Alright, I think I finally figured this out. How to do it the easiest way to show you guys how to make one of my drop shot rigs. Okay, you won't turn sideways. You're coming out. You're going right there. I'm using this just so I can look over corner of my eye to make sure that, everything is where I need it to be. Alright, cool. I have 20-pound Berkeley XL smooth casting line that I use. And I go about 2.5 feet usually. I'll cut off excess, whatever. Like, oh, that's too much. But you know what? Right up there, I got like, I don't know, 1,000 yards of it. So it's fine. Snip. Damn squirrels outside knocking crap down. Alright. Take my line in the middle, somewhere along the middle. It's going to be hard for you guys to see this. I'm going to try to do my best here. Okay. I make a loop with my fingers. Okay. Because you guys can see this loop. Let's see. See the loop right here between my fingers? Wish there was an easier way, but there really isn't. Yes. Okay, there we go. Here's a loop. And what I'm going to do, and it's just like this. You can see me. Oops, lost it. Okay. Bring your fingers together and you can watch. It creates a circle. I'm going to grab it. I'm going to make a perfect circle. Just kidding. That band sucks. Anyway. I'm going to move my thumbs around only. My thumbs and my pointer finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's stupid. 8. Perfect. 8. What am I going to do next? I did it 8 times. The back part, I'm going to pull my fingers through, and I am going to grab that back line, the one that was getting twisted. Okay? I usually use my mouth and my teeth, but I have to show you guys how to do this. So can you guys kind of see how it kind of just like makes a triangle? Now, are you ready for this? I'm going to pull, and can you see how it kind of slid in there a little bit? And it's going to keep sliding and then tightening up. Right here, where my thumb is. Those were out here, and as I pulled pressure on it, it slowly moved back in. Now I have middle. It's a drop shot line. It's not going anywhere. Okay? So I'm actually going to take and trim one end, and make sure you do not cut the end that is connected to the bottom here. It's just a loop. The loop is the only part that we are cutting from. You're not going to cut both ends, otherwise it's pointless. You're only going to do one of them. Okay? So one right here. Take my snips, hit the top, boom, done. I'm looking at it now, and that's what it is. You need this. This is the most important part of your drop shot. This part here will not disappear at all. That'll stay there. That's all one line. It sounds crazy, but this is all just one line that you were originally using. It's all tied in. That one piece is not going anywhere. I don't care how hard a fish pulls it. It's not coming out. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what colors we want to use. Use any color in the world. One of the other ones I did was a glow color, which is right here. 2 glows. A white wedding ring color, which is like a jewelry piece, I guess. And then a glow. A white one and a green one. They both glow. So let's do funky colors today. Colors have always worked for me. Purple, green, orange, yellow. Never had luck with blue. I'm gonna make a fancy purple. I know I gotta get more purples. I'm almost out. These are 6mm beads. Any jewelry kit your kids have lying around, make sure they don't get too big. Purple, green. Great combination right there on the table. Look at those. Don't they look beautiful to be together like that? You're like, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, purple always works for me. Clip these things up, get rid of them. We won't need that. Let's get another wedding ring. You can order these things online from Weebie. I think the brand name is Weebie. Shit's super cheap, but it's super effective at the same time. I might as well get my other parts out that I need to finish this, including my swivel, my snap, and my hook. These hooks, way too big. Ain't no one got time for that. Those are definitely too small. Where are they? There we are. Gold number 4s. Boop. Grab my swivels. Grab my clip. All different sizes. Let's go with... I have a hard time seeing the small ones. I gotta make a bunch of these before I lose my sight. And number 0 snaps. Not snap swivels. Just snaps. Eagle Claw makes them. You can spend... Used to be 97 cents, but now they're $1.50 something at Walmart. Or you can go on Amazon. You could buy a shit ton of them for like, I don't know, $7, I think. I mean, you're just going to be catching fish with this all the time. You don't need to spend a whole lot of money in it. Yeah, I'll fix that later. She's not down right. Okay. All right, let's get with making... See, this is going to be the bottom. The bottom is usually going to be your longest size part of that line, even though you try to be even as possible. Sometimes you can never be perfect. So what we're going to do for the bottom, I'm going to put on my snap. So you're going to do a Palmer knot, but you're going to fold the end over and hold on to it like that. You're going to make like a little loop, right? If you don't know how to do a Palmer knot, this is the easiest way I can show you, or you can Google it on YouTube or whatever. Not Google it, but search it. Take your bottom of your snap. You're going to put the loop through it. Pull it through enough. Don't lose the other end out of your finger. Make a little loop. Super hard to see this right now. Take that end, tuck it through your loop. Pull, and you can see it kind of just tightens itself up. Left finger is right here. Take that loop and go, whoop, push it through there. Now you're going to get it possibly caught on the hooks, the snap, the piece is sticking out. Then your fingers like this, and you're going to pull it. Pull both of them, put it in your mouth, tighten the end up if you need to. Perfect. Tight. Ain't going nowhere. Okay. Take that end. Use my access nips. Perfect. And you're basically just going to put whatever type of weight you want on the bottom. Just snap it in. Okay. Then we might as well do the top real quick. We'll do the hook last. You're going to do the swivel at the top. You do the same thing. You're going to fold it over, do your Palmer knot. Grab your swivel through one side, right in the middle, pull tight, and I lost that end there. That's why you got to be careful. Slide it back down. Try it again here. I'm going to make your loop, and my fingers are starting to go numb now. All right, tight, just like that. Bottom, pulling through. Don't lose that end. Done. Okay. That's the part you're going to attach to your line, your fishing rod end. Okay. Snap off the excess. All right, now we got left with the middle piece here. We're going to put our beads and then we're going to put our hook on. All right. So it's going to look like this. I am going to put purple on first. Put the hole. Then we're going to put the wedding ring. Then we're going to put the green. You know what? Screw it. Let's put a float in. I got these floats here. It's pretty cool. And boop. And it goes. Just to add some more flair to it. See? Pretty neat. Then we're going to use our hook. When we put our hook in, I was trying to make sure that the sharp end is facing up. Sounds wild, but dude, it makes a difference. Okay. See how I have my line here? It's free and moving all over the place. I can't zoom in any farther because otherwise this thing's gonna be right in front of my face. I am going to hold it like this. Let it go. So you can see there's like that little loop right here from the hook. I am going to take that line and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. You go 10 if you want. 8's, good enough. So you got it looking like that. All right. Not done yet. Take that end, put it through your loop, pull it through here, grab the end of your hook, and pull. See how that all kind of just went back against that hole? And to be honest with you, now you're complete. That was your last step, putting the hook on. Minus, getting your bottom weight on. I just showed you guys another one that had the bottom weight. But this is what's going to happen is when you're out there and you get it casted out and you're going to let it sit in the bottom and you're going to just, when you jig it, that thing's going to go crazy in the water. Not obviously like this because, water, physics, gravity, all that shit. Even vertical jigging, straight up and down. If you're off the side of a boat or over a pier or something, just drop it straight down. And you're still, like where my hand is here, like that's the bottom right here. And you're still about a good maybe 10 inches to a foot off the bottom where most fish hang. And just let it sit there. You'll be surprised. My daughter caught a nice 21.5 incher on this rig with a minnow, or not a minnow, a worm. We've done it with minnows before. But yeah. That's my video. Sorry it's not the greatest. But I even paint fishing lures and stuff too. Kind of see what I got here. My whole setup, I'll put it back in the head so it's so much easier to see shit. Because, you know, if I look at stuff, you guys are obviously going to see it. It only makes sense. I painted this guy the other day. Kind of got some like nice purples and blues in there. And then I'm basically just going to put on the hooks, the O-rings. Yep, you name it. Thanks for watching.